Hopefully this connects. Facebook makes this so terrible now. We're going to walk through some kind of neat stuff kind of coming down the pipe as people are getting deeper and deeper into all of their stuff. So let's go ahead and go live here. Oh man, terrible that people got to wait for me to like do this. And there we go. So I'm going to walk through a couple things here. It's almost holidays. Look at that. It's only 32-ish days till Christmas. We'll go ahead and start up the live stream. So I kind of wanted to showcase this website. I apologize for everybody. Usually I'm much more on camera quite a bit. I'm much more on telling people what they can do with their sites, other things and everything of that nature. I've just been super sick. And then we've had everybody in office these past 2 weeks as well. So everybody's been kind of running around a little bit. But I wanted to walk through a few things on, a new release that happened last month. So this is Quantum Leap. If people are curious what website column this is Quantum Leap. If you go to our website and you look at website designs and you go into Quantum Leap, this is kind of an example. In here, I actually walk through what is unique about Quantum Leap as well. But kind of want to showcase what a gorgeous site this turned out to be. And people are always asking, what can I do things and what makes a great looking site? Jeff at Gion and Denver Auto Shield, they did a fantastic job giving us good video content, and it really speaks to the organic nature of who's working with you. A couple things that we've done on this website that you might want to consider for your own, whether it's one with us or not, is we do these signature package, ultimate protection packages. These are really common where we showcase what little things you can do as a full complete package. It really helps sell kind of a larger package to customers. You can actually have 1 or 2 or 3 of these different types of packages. A lot of people tend to like this. Jeff also had a previous site where his old website also had, things for Rivian, things for ceramic coatings on Rivian window tinting. And because he's part of a Gion network, we also kind of had some pieces for his ceramic coating. And he actually had that for every single type of brand. So we actually have some renders as well. We have the new BMW G80 M3, as well as the window tinting thing. So that's kind of neat because it kind of speaks to those specific vehicles. It's not so much a search thing. I get this one question all the time is like, how much search volume is out there for this? It tends not to be a high search volume item, but it tends to be an item that can kind of help relate. Honestly, what helps relate to your customer is if you have a lot of things like what type of little blogs you can put out talking about this. This tends to do really well. And I think where people are not really making the best use out of their own website and their own blogs is that if you are working on a Porsche and you do paint protection film or you do ceramic coating or you do window tinting on it, I would make a blog about it. And then I would actually use it to speak to Joe Torbati, is that I would also use it in my sales process as well, and say, oh yeah, we just did that Porsche as well. I know you're having us quote. Relationship and personalization of your sales techniques goes very, very far. So if you can show people you've worked on a Rivian or you've worked on a Porsche or a Lamborghini, they tend to stop and think, okay, they have experience on that. And I know that's time intensive, but Grant Menard is always a good piece of this too. So those are examples of like project pages that Jeff and his team had already had. This is not something we made. But he had projects ready to go that we could put into that. So little things like that kind of pieces. This is what a blog from theirs looks like too. So these guys already had blogs. They were writing. Just something to think about. Very cool. I know a lot of people were asking lately about matte protection film packages and color paint protection film packages. So little things like that tend to help out really well. A looks good, very good on a mobile phone as well. So all the animations roll in are normal. This is just a standard website from us. Nothing above and beyond, but this is a typical build for the roadmap team. So thank you to Jeff and the guys at Denver Auto Shield. They really provided great quality content. And like I said, if you know me, I'm always talking about good quality photos. If you hate your photos on your personal, you're going to hate your website if you give us, terrible photos. So something to think about too. Going into the holidays, if people are wondering what else they can do, we do see a lot of people, just as a reminder, that we can put pop-ups on your site. We can put banners. We can link to Virtual Shop. We can link to Orbis X, whatever you want. Just keep in mind is like all you have to do is drop in a comment on your website, and we can drop in anything you can imagine. If you want a pop-up, you want a banner, you want links to Virtual Shop, whatever you want, we can pretty much do anything. Here's kind of example from Carson where he's got specific packages just for Black Friday, which is super cool. Very smart of Carson to do. We can put it in the menu. If you mention, please put it in the menu as well. Just a little side note that we are going to be closed on Thanksgiving, and we are going to be closed. I'm not going to show my calendar. That's a bad idea. But we will be closed on Friday as well. So the cutoff to get your pop-ups on is going to be 12 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. So, get them in while you can. If you put them on the weekend, we'll make sure they're in. But 12 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday for any Black Friday changes or pop-up. Once again, we will be shut down on that Thursday and Friday. So if something is in before 12 p.m. on Tuesday, we'll get them in. But that's more or less it. Hope all is well. I'll respond in the comments. Getting better. I'm feeling better. So I'll get in there more and more. And then I'll be showcasing more and more sites as we go through. We have a lot of changes coming up. Most of the changes are coming up in January as well as late December. So we have some neat pieces coming out that we will be able to tease. If you are going to MTE, this is the year to go. Bringing a lot of people down for MTE. We would love to meet people, whether current